5 times. Okay? Tax is minus. If we tax less, GDP will be increasing in multiplier effect. If we tax more, GDP will decreasing in multiplier effect. And multiplier effect is depend on minus B or 1 over 1 minus B. Okay? So this is how the multiplier effects come from. So far so good? Okay? This is how the multiplier effect comes from. So, let me erase this one. So, let me show you here. For example, if we have USA and Japanese. If we have USA and Japanese, okay? As you know, American people and Japanese people, the behavior is totally different. For American people, okay, they love to spend a lot of money. So I assume that for American people, MPC or B equal to 0.8. Okay? Okay? Again, I assume it because I believe that American people love to spend the money, right? Okay? So then, MPC, marginal propensity to consume, or B in the consumption equation equal to 0.8. 0.8 means when American people have more income, they normally spend 80% out for consumption. Save only 20%. They're going to spend out for 80% and save only 20% because American people, they love to spend the money. On the other hand, for the Asian people, let's say Japanese. Okay, for Japanese, they love to save. They love to save a lot. Okay, so they're gonna spend less on consumption. So then MPC or B of the Japanese, for example, equal to 0.5. Only 0.5. Okay, equal to 0.5. So then the effects of the multiplier effect is going to be different between two countries. Okay, so for the country like USA, people love to spend. When the government try to stimulate the economy, when the government spend more, okay, when the government spend more money into the economy, the multiplier effects. Delta Y over delta G equal to 1 over 1 minus B. This get equal to 1 over 1 minus 0.8 equal to 1 over 0.2 equal to 5. For American economy, when the government spend more, the GDP will increase in 5 times. 5 times. However, for the Japanese, people love to save and spend less. Delta Y over delta G equal to 1 over 1 minus B equal to 1 over 1 minus 0.5 equal to 1 over 0.5. That is actually 2. What does this mean? Okay. For the economy that the people love to save and spend less, when the government stimulate the economy spend more, the GDP will increasing only 2 times. The multiplier effect is small. Compared to American, the multiplier effect is high. 5 times compared to 2 times. This is only because of the parameter B or MPC. Okay? For example, if I am the government, I spend a lot of money to the economy, but the people in my economy always save. Okay, always save. They don't spend out, then the money move just a few times. However, for American people, when the government spend more, when they spend, people get the money, people keep spend, the other people keep spend, everyone keeps spend, the money move a lot, generating a lot of economic activity. So then the whole economy improve a lot. Okay, improve a lot. So then, okay, this is the key. This is the key. It's the key. The government spending can stimulate the economy very, very well. if the people in your economy love to spend. Okay, if the MPC, marginal propensity in your country, is high, okay, compared to USA and Japan. If your country, the people in your country love to save, spend less, the government spending, the effects of the government spending going to be really small, okay, really small. And again, the multiplier effect of 1 over 1 minus b, this is a median, okay. So what's so good? Okay, next one I'm going to compare between which one is better if you are the government? Between spend more and tax less. Okay, if the government try to help the economy, try to stimulate the economy, which one is better between spend more or tax less? Okay, again, the government have a full power to control their spending, their budget. Okay, and they have the full power to changing the tax on the people. So when the economy is bad, for example, they have a crisis when the economy is bad, they have two ways to stimulate the economy: spend more or tax less. Okay? So which one is better? Which one is better? Okay? So then, if you spend more, the multiplier effects of spend more is 1 over 1 minus b. If you tax less, it's minus b over 1 minus b. The multiplier effect is different. This is minus b over 1 minus b. This is 1 over 1 minus b. Come from here. That is showing to you before. So, for example, in USA, I assume if b equal to 0.8, this one is 1 over 1 minus 0.8. This is 5. This is minus 0.8 or 1 minus 0.8. You see that? This is minus 4, this is 5. So what does it mean is in the same country, in the same number of MPC or B, that is in this case equals to 0.8, the multiplier effects of the government spending, if the government spend more, okay, GDP will increase in 5 times. If the government had less 1 unit, GDP will be increasing for 4 times. This is negative because they have a negative relationship. Tax less, GDP increasing, okay? Tax more, GDP decreasing. If you tax less, GDP will increasing only 4 times. If the government spend more, GDP will be increasing 5 times, okay? So then, by the mathematics that I'm showing to you here, by the theory, okay? When the economy turn bad, when we have a crisis or recession, the government trained to spend more. Okay, trained to spend more. Okay, they trained to choose this way, spend more instead of tax less. Okay, you can see now today we have a crisis in the economy because of COVID. All the countries around the world plan to spend more. You never heard about any country plan to tax less. No, because the effect of tax is less than the effect of government spending. Okay, this mathematics, everything I can show it to you here. Okay, by theory, and it's work. Okay. So what's so good? Okay, I'm gonna stop here for the first part. Let me have a break. Okay.